Morning folks, welcome to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're at Farm Boys Custom. We're checking out the car show, Cars and Coffee. They're located on George Bishop Parkway. We're going to meet some friends, we're going to see some cars, see some trucks, and we're going to have a good time on Seahad's Autos. This is Javier. We're checking out his very nice Ford F100. Javier, tell us about your truck.
It's a 2008 Crown Victoria, engine, chassis, transmission, and rear, with a 55 body, 4-bagger suspension. We got heat, air conditioning, you got it all. All in you.
You're in the healthcare field. It's 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Here we're with Phil. He is the marketing director for the Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam. Phil, tell us about your ride here.
All right, so this is a 1989 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. So I purchased it back in November, and so when I got it, it was kind of sitting kind of low, squatted a little bit from the original leaf springs and shocks and everything on there still. So and the previous owner had taken off the wood paneling, so it would have had the classic Grand Wagoneer wood paneling on the side, but he had taken that off and it was just white.
Okay.
And so what I did was I bought it and kind of turned it into a little bit of a marketing vehicle for the Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam. So so what I wanted to do is basically do a bunch of content with it. So I have some sponsored projects on it. So the folks over at Skyjacker actually sponsor a lift kit on here. And then here at FBK Off-Road, they lift and lower vehicles. So they're kind of experts in Myrtle Beach at doing that type of stuff. So they helped me. They installed that lift kit. And then the folks over at Black's Tire kind of sponsored this Mickey Thompson the tires in the wheel package here, basically. And then I have a wrap that was actually done by Native Sons over here in Myrtle Beach. And so we put this wrap on it, so it's kind of a retro look. So we took it back to like the 70s style.
Yeah, I love that.
70s, Wagoneer, kind of had the stripe on it on the side here. So instead of the Grand Wagoneer with the wood panel, we did the stripe. But then if you look really closely, you can get a little detail video on it maybe. You can see there's a wood grain in the white stripe and then on the white logo. So that's kind of like that beachy white, washed out wood look is kind of what I was going for there. So I actually have a name for it. It's called the Surf Crawler, and it's going to get a surfboard pretty soon. But this has only been lifted for about a week now, so this is kind of a new thing going on here. But it's getting a surfboard on top, and we're taking it around, different car shows like this Cars and Coffee here to promote the event. And then we will actually be taking it to Run to the Sun. It'll be on display there in another week and a half or so. So you'll see it out there with some other classic Jeeps. So we have a whole group of them that we're going to park together and try and promote the Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam with some cold old classics. Because lots of people, they have their Wranglers and their Gladiators and everything else, but the history of the Jeeps is kind of what we're trying to show here a little bit.
Here we're with Troy. He has a 1947 Ford F1. Tell us about it, Troy.
Yes, sir. I found a truck 2 years ago in a field on Long Island. It was all ransacked. The hood was stolen, the tailgate was stolen, the motor and tranny were ripped out of it, and the glass was kicked out of it. I kind of brought it back to life and put it back on the road. I put a Ford 70 Torino station wagon 302 tranny radiator in it, new drive shaft. I put Speedway disc brakes on it, and I kept the all original patina. and found the hood in Rhode Island, and I put some, got some glass out of an old bus, and it's flat glass, so you're able to cut it. And I put it back on the road, and I'm enjoying it down here. I'm from Long Island. I brought it down from Long Island now, and I'm staying down here for 3 months to enjoy the truck. And I won a fourth place award with it yesterday at a big show down in Surfside. So, thanks for asking.
Appreciate it, Troy.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Thank you very much. Very nice truck. Okay, so what's cool about this truck? I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try to get a close-up shot. But there's a picture of the truck where it was in a field before, and this is after what he's done with it. So it's just an amazing story.
Hear that? That's the sound of Vital Proteins.
And here we are with Mars, and it is still freezing cold out here. I wish it was warmer, but we're checking out a 73 Satellite wagon.
Custom.
Yes, tell us about it.
So this is my wagon. She lived her entire life in Huntington Beach, California until about 2 years ago when a friend of ours named Kai flew in from Germany and took her on 2 power tours, bought her from the original owner. She's been serviced in Huntington her whole life at the Plymouth dealership that she was bought from. Obviously, Plymouth doesn't exist anymore, womp womp. But took her on 2 power tours and had to keep her in North Carolina because obviously it's very expensive to take a car all the way back to Germany. Their friend has a few Mustangs and took one on the power tour with them, which is where he met them. And the front end of his Mustang got completely blown off. And it's quite expensive to, fix. So we got it because he needed the money to fix his Mustang. We've had it since August of last year. Completely original interior, has a 318 under the hood, runs extremely well. We've had very little problems with her. She's got some dings and some scratches, but I think that's what makes her really special.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Thank you very much. I love it. Here we are with the owners of Farm Boy Customs. Tell us a little bit about what y'all do here.
Okay, so what we do is we do lift kits, lowering kits, wheels, tires, and accessories, and pretty much anything in between. If you want wheels and tires, we do those. If you want a lift kit, we do those. Lowering kits, bags, all of it.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you, sir. If you want to check out the car show, it's every first Sunday of every month.
Every first Sunday of every
Cars and coffee, got donuts, got coffee, got plenty of cars, plenty of nice trucks. It's a real good time. So come on out and see them, George Bishop Parkway. Thank you, guys.
I'm not really